Pfeiffer and Judge McNally have a personal relationship outside of the court, so I'm not surprised he's being handled with kid gloves. Do I know you? You read the letter that the victim sent.
That's right.
I want this gentleman on Zoom. I don't like people making accusations about my integrity. It's always easy to be gutless on social media or in places where you don't show up.
When you write the often threatened, sternly worded letter, you're not supposed to lob pot shots at the judge. The victim in this simple trespassing case accused Judge McNally of favoritism, and he got agitated, to say the least. Following that, I have 3 shorter hearings that make Judge Dad wonder if he's getting too old.
Why is everyone so angry?
Less boners.
We're not going to have any more problems over there, are we, Mr. Pfeiffer?
Sir, I hold out, but there's been problems since I've been in there. Not with me, but with the neighbor.
You guys live on West River Road.
Yeah, after the removal.
Hang on, West River and what?
Between Ferry and Burberry Park.
Beautiful area.
Beautiful, right across from the park. It's lovely. Love it. Been there 35 years.
You know how many people give their left arm to live on West River Road?
I had wonderful neighbors for many, many years.
And now you guys are fighting over there? I mean, I'm not putting the blame on anybody else. It just seems like crazy to me.
Yes, sir. And like I started to say, I mean, I got pictures of the back of the board. You wouldn't know.
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm not casting aspersions. It takes 2 to tango as far as I'm concerned on these neighbor disputes. Oh, wait a minute. Do I know you?
I'm part of this construction. I can build an apartment.
I know, but do I? But there, I'm reading something here. Did you read this letter from this victim here? Here. You read the letter that the victim sent, right?
That's right. This is dated when?
January 26th. I'm going to read it to you. I'm going to read it to everybody. My name is Michael Yutchuk, and I received in the mail notice of a Wesley Pfeiffer probation hearing on January 28, 26. Heather, I want you to do me a favor, because I get tired of this. I want you to call up this phone number for Mr. Yutchuk and ask him to zoom in.
Okay, I'll call him right now.
Just here's Nova Social.
I want to read this letter. I have so many friends out there that I don't even know of. You know that?
No, absolutely, sir.
No, I know. I just want you to know that this is the kind of nonsense. First, I thought probation was an alternative to being sentenced formally. You know what? A clear reading of the statute, I can't say I disagree. But courts have been handling them this way since I was a lawyer in 1983. The 771 statute. It's a delayed sentencing statute. And what it essentially means is somebody's on probation, then they're sentenced. But that's not the way courts have handled this for decades. I'm appalled that Mr. Pfeiffer, a repeat offender with trespassing, would be allowed to have his probation discharged early. Now, I don't know if he had a prior. It was from 2000. He said, as I previously stated, Wesley Pfeiffer's been convicted once before on 12 August 19 for trespassing with his neighbor to the south. Is that true?
Yes, it is, sir.
Not only that incident, hang on. Not only that incident, but I'm sure you have access to the 33rd District site where Wesley Pfeiffer has multiple cases and convictions with the 33rd District Court. He's had a blatant disregard for the law concerning both of his neighbors to the north and south. If you go back further, he was involved with his neighbor to the east, Mateo Argusa. He has a clear and established history of disregarding of the law and respecting others. Third, yourself and the court are going to do whatever you desire with this case anyway, ma'am. He's writing the probation. Wesley Pfeiffer and Judge McNally have a personal relationship outside of the court, so I'm not surprised he's being handled with kid gloves. But please relate to Wesley Pfeiffer. I'm not contacting Grosio Police, the courts, or anyone else concerning his unlawful behavior anymore. The courts and Grosio Police have proven that his behavior is acceptable, and constant slaps on the hand have not changed his behavior. In closing, after I assume the court's discharge his probation, if he trespasses, destroys my property, threatening my children, I will assume he's intending harming them or someone I love. We'll take it from there. I want this gentleman on Zoom.
Judge, I've tried calling him 3 times. He's not answering.
I'm going to call him right here myself. How's that?
Okay.
I hope you don't have to be anywhere because I want to get this gentleman on Zoom. I don't like people making accusations about my integrity. One thing I can honestly tell you, I don't play favorites. Never have, never will. Didn't in 1995. I'm not today, and I won't as long as I'm sitting on this bench. So hang on. Give me my Zoom ID again.
Actually, Chuck, I'm not available to take your call right now, but if you leave it, 2931, I need your call. I'll return your call as soon as I possibly can. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up. Press 1 for more options. To leave a callback number, press 5.
Mr. Chuck, this is Judge McNally from the 33rd District Court. I'm on the bench. I've got Mr. Pfeiffer in front of me. I'd really like you to log on. I'm going to make him wait. I'd appreciate it if you'd log on as soon as possible. I want to hear from you. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to ask you to have a seat. You've moved up to dismiss, and I want to know how I know you. That's what I'm going to ask him, among other things. I get so
Can I give you any information on that?
I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to wait for Mr. Yuchik. He thinks that we're friends and go out socially, apparently, or golf together, or whatever else they think. And I want to clarify some things before I dismiss this. That's what I'm doing.
Thank you, sir.
Back on record on Wesley Pfeiffer. You stay right there.
Judge, I just tried calling Mr. Uchuk about 2 minutes ago. Again, he did not answer.
Hi, this is Mike Chuck. I'm not available to take your call right now, but if you leave your name, your number, and the time that you call, please call as soon as I possibly can. Thank you very much. Have a good day.
Mr. Yuchuk, this is Judge McNally. I'm still waiting for you. I've got Mr. Pfeiffer here. I want you to have every single opportunity to lodge every objection that you have. So we're going to wait for a little bit, and I have a couple of questions for you before I decide how I'm going to proceed. All right, recalling Wesley Harold Pfeiffer. I've called twice. I've had my judicial clerk call at least once or twice. The probation officer even tried to email him. It's unfortunate that I won't have the opportunity to address what I consider to be defamatory, libelous statements made by this victim. It sounds like he's making threats, but it's always easy to be gutless on social media or in places where you don't show up. What is your position?
Your Honor, so Matthew Wayne on behalf of the Township of Grosseto. Good morning. The Township's position has not changed owing to the fact that per the agreement that the Township struck with the defendant, and as probation officer indicated that he's taken all steps and abided by all the terms and conditions of his probation, the Township stipulates to dismiss the charge.
Before I go on and do this, I want to make sure. I've never met you. I'm sorry?
No, sir. I'm sorry.
I mean, you look familiar, but you know, I've lived in the community here since I was 1. I mean, my parents moved here from Dearborn when I was 1, and that was in 1959. So I see people, I meet people. I got so many friends that they say that they're my friends. Oh, I'm friends with Judge McNally. I might have met someone who met them at one point. It's just disheartening because an attack on my integrity is nothing I'm going to take lightly at all. It's too bad he didn't have the guts to call back. Case dismissed. Motion to the prosecutor. Hand me your form. Well, wait a minute. I got to swear you in first. Raise your right hand. You solemnly swear to affirm the penalties of perjury, the testimony you've given these proceedings will be the whole true self you got. Since October 8 of 25, have you been arrested for any reason?
No.
Any new charges? Any contact with the police? You moved to dismiss?
Yes, sir.
You have the form filled out?
Do Your Honor? The signature from me.
And for the record, it was under 771.1. You can hand that right to my recorder. That's why when early discharge, just for the record, as long as accusations are being held, prosecutors will typically go ahead and adjourn these when half the time period's up. So that's all I'll say about it. I'm going to figure out what I'm going to do going forward. Case dismissed. Good luck. Thank you. I'm sorry?
National Electric.
Is that a criminal case, sir?
Oh, no, I'm here. I don't believe it. I just got a piece of paper saying to get here today at 9:15.
Oh, National Electric, arraignment pre-trial, okay. National Electric LLC 26B82503. Come on up to the podium, sir. Your name?
WEST.
What is your position with the company? Okay, this is a criminal case. If it was a civil infraction, I could bend the rule. I can't bend the rule. You appeared without an attorney, and I can't allow a corporation to appear without an attorney. I'm not trying to make lawyers money. I'm going to adjourn the arraignment and pretrial. You have to hire a lawyer, okay?
This is the only paper I have. I don't even know why I'm here. I don't know what.
You're here because of a violation of ordinances, no registration, no registration, it says, no permits. So you should talk to a lawyer. I just can't let you represent a corporation. That's essentially me and requiring you to engage in the practice of law, and I can't do that.
Well, I don't know what. I don't have.
I don't write these rules.
No,
Did they give you the ticket?
I don't have a ticket though.
You got it at one point, though.
This is all I had. This was sent to my home.
Hang on. Put the paper down.
Yeah.
Did you ever receive the ticket?
I never received a ticket.
Heather, make him a copy of the ticket. You're charged with a misdemeanor, not you. Your company is.
Can I say the ticket? What's the ticket?
Listen.
Your Honor, with all due respect.
Hang on.
Anything.
Hang on. Your name's John West, right? Robert West.
Yes.
That's fine. I can't let a person represent a corporation.
Yes.
The only people I can let represent corporations on criminal cases are lawyers. I can't let you appear for the corporation. You're going to have to hire a lawyer. We will give you the ticket, and you can take a copy of it, call your lawyer. It's a building code violation, and it gets more involved. Okay? So we will give you a copy of the ticket down the hall.
Okay.
We will give you a new court date right now, and you'll get your notice down the hall. And then you call your lawyer. Are we doing this 2 weeks from today? No problem. So she's going to give you a copy of the handwritten ticket. Call your lawyer. Talk to your lawyer.
I got a question. It's a ticket for minor, he said.
It's a building code violation. It's a criminal charge.
Okay.
Listen to me. I want you to listen because I'm going to answer your question.
Yeah. Well,
I can't let you represent the corporation.
I understand.
What's your question?
The question is, can I pay the ticket and be done?
No, it's not just a civil infraction. It's a criminal case.
I'm so confused about how it's criminal case.
I didn't listen. All I do is sit here and know them. Okay? I don't tell townships what to write. I don't tell city attorneys what to write, how to draft ordinances. But they wrote the corporation. The corporation must own the property. If they don't, then you tell your lawyer that. And your lawyer can come in and say they issued this to the wrong party. I don't have anything to do with what they do. Nothing. Zero. They don't consult with me before they decide to charge. I can't let you pay that. It's not just a ticket. It's a ticket, but it's a criminal charge. It's a misdemeanor.
What's the charge?
It's a building code violation. Resident hired National Electric for flickering light. I'm just reading off the bottom. It's handwritten, so I'm going to do my best. And informed resident he needed new electrical panel. They replaced panel. Still having issues. They still didn't register or get a permit, it looks like. Okay?
Okay. That's a fixable permit.
Sir?
Pay a ticket. I don't understand why I'm.
Listen. How many times I got to tell you?
What are you telling them?
You got to have a lawyer. I've told you that 5 times.
Okay.
How many more times can I tell you? This is not my rule. I don't write the rules. I just know what they are. I've known them for years. I'm not treating you different. I don't know what else to tell you.
I just asked a question.
You need a lawyer. I don't know how many times I got to tell you that to make you understand it. It's not my rule. If I let you do this, I got to call the state bar. You know why? Because if you're trying to represent the corporation, you're engaging in the unauthorized practice of law, just like I would be engaging in the unauthorized practice of medicine if I set up a shop next door and started fixing arms. You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
Okay. It's not my rule. I tried to tell you nicely. Don't make me raise my voice with you again.
Think about you raising your voice.
Go ahead and go down the hall. Good luck. Morning to you. Where you been?
Basically with the probation that I missed, I got the date mixed up.
All right. Let me go ahead and arraign you. You are charged with a violation of probation. Placed you on probation for 12 months under section 771.1.
Yeah, 12 months.
6 months.
Oh, okay, scared.
My mistake. My mistake. September 4th. And I have a charge that alleges a variety of different violations. Count one, that you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on January 9 of 26. That's one charge. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Count two alleges that you failed to attend anger management with 4-week follow-up. Do you understand that charge?
Yes, sir.
Hang on. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
Count three, that you failed to provide proof of completing 1 day of community service by October 31, 25. Do you understand the charge?
Yes, sir.
If you're found guilty of any one of those, you could get 5 days. If you're found guilty of all, you could receive 15 days jail. Do you understand that? Did you sign, read, and understand? You have the right to a lawyer. If you want one, I will give you one. Would you like a lawyer?
Yes, sir. I'm if you want to give me a I'd appreciate
I'll
it.
give you a lawyer. I'm entering a not guilty plea. We're going to get you a lawyer. Stump. Jacob Timothy Stump, 25F11627. Okay, she's not in. Is he going to have a hearing, or what are we going to do here?
He's going to plead guilty to all 3 counts.
I'll take the plea and I'll schedule it for sentencing. Fair enough?
Then,
Fair enough?
Yeah, that's fine.
Unless it's going to really create problems, but
I did, what do you mean by schedule for, like, are you scheduling another court date? Is that what you're saying?
let me take your plea first and then we'll talk. So your lawyer tells me that you're going to plead guilty to all 3 counts. Is that true?
Yes, sir.
If you do that, I want you to understand you could get 15 days in jail. Do you understand that? As the count 1, that you failed to attend your scheduled probation visit on January 9 of 26, how do you plead? As the count 2, that you failed to attend anger management with 4-week follow-up, how do you plead? As the count 3, that you failed to provide proof of completing 8 hours of community service by October 31 of 25, how do you plead? Did you fail to complete your community service by October 31 of 25?
Yes.
Did you fail to attend and complete an anger management program?
Yes.
Did you fail to attend your scheduled probation visit on January 9 of 26?
Yes.
Anybody in the world force you to plead guilty? Pleas are accepted to all 3 counts. He's not taking this very seriously, huh?
well, Judge, he's already made up the anger management. He's finished that. And he's also completed the community service.
When did he complete that?
The community service, I believe, was completed on January 2nd.
Oh,
Like the paper.
it was supposed to be done, I thought. Didn't I tell you October 31?
I didn't read the paper. I'm sorry. I want to apologize for that. That's my mistake. I'm a very busy person. It's my mind.
What are you doing for a living?
I'm part owner of my dad's company. It's called Something Lawn Services. I'm not employed by anybody. I just completed my own job. I charge $6,000 for that. I do drywall. I'm a carpenter.
All right, slow down. Slow down. Let me talk.
Judge, he owns his own company. He helps manage his father's company. He graduated high school from Woodhaven, Judge. So he's steadily employed.
Mr. Stop.
He's been responsible.
I sent you September 4th.
That's right.
I told you to do anger management. Let me finish. I told you to have a community service by October 31. Unless you're fighting in a war and didn't tell me, or you're working for the Pentagon, you're not too busy. I'm sorry.
You're right.
Okay? So let's get past that. Has he started the anger management?
He's done with this, completely sure.
All right. You do your court work program?
Yes, all of us. On my,
You provide all this proof to Ms. Wilds?
no, I have the paperwork in my hand for my community service. This is the paperwork that I'll
Is
get.
it on stationery?
It's good,
Yes, it's on Goodwill Station.
Goodwill.
And did you provide her with proof that you've done the anger management?
They said that they were sending over the paperwork from the building that I do it online. I was actually planning on also doing more just because of how benefit me.
But he did not provide this document, he doesn't have it with him.
All right. I don't think I need, the more I think about it, I won't need Ms. Wilds. He's going to return. Is there anything else anybody'd like to say before I sentence?
Unless he, Mr.
I just want to say I'm sorry, and I do take your court very serious, and I
It's
do.
not my court.
They're, the probation, I do take it serious, and I have respect for you guys. I wasn't intentionally trying to miss, like I said, and I truly am sorry. I am trying. It's been the hardest 6 months of my life, bro. I'm on my own. I don't have much. Like my mom, my mom and dad, they've been here before. They don't have much, so I'm doing everything on my own. I work on my
How
own.
old are you?
I'm 20. I'm 20 years old now.
You mean you're referring to them coming in front of me, right?
Yes, they've been.
I mean, you're not accusing me too, like somebody else just did, of knowing somebody. And
No, absolutely not. No, I would never do.
I mean,
No, I'm saying that.
talk about agitating, huh?
No, I did see that. That'd be pretty irritating. But no, like my parents said, my mom has a reputation.
All right. Hey, I'm not taking that again. I'm not holding that against you. Pay additional cost of 75. You're to serve 8 hours additional community service by February 16 of 26. And we will go from there. Before we go on, I need to inquire, is Cheyenne Wheatley here, Heather?
No, Judge.
All right. The plea agreement provided that the defendant plead guilty with agreed upon probationary term, I believe, of 12 months under section 771.1 to file A, assault, and she also pled responsible to careless driving, file B,
Correct.
with the reckless driving as set forth in file B to be dismissed. I referred her for a pre-sentence report. The victim has failed to appear. Restitution, if any, is to be handled through civil litigation. Ma'am, is there anything you would like to say?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I have learned from this, and next time it's going to be better choices, or not next time. I've learned from this, and I've say that I should have just walked away from the situation.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, because it doesn't sound like you're acting like a choir girl out there. I mean, you're threatening to kill somebody. There's an independent witness that says you were threatening. And children? Why is everyone so angry anymore, is what I ask myself every day I leave here. Why are people so angry? If it's that bad, I don't know what to tell them. I don't know what to tell them.
But on Ms. Hurst's behalf,
I know, but go ahead.
she has a little prior criminal history, Judge, other than this incident. She's been steadily employed as a customer service supervisor with Detroit Metro Airport for the last 20 years. She has a 17-year-old daughter that lives with her, Judge. She is the sole caregiver and financial support for the household. Obviously, she's 41 years old, so I mean, she's gotten to this point, Judge, with no criminal history, no prior convictions. Obviously, I'm on her behalf. I would say she's doing something right. Obviously, everybody needs his control. Sometimes maybe says things they don't mean. I believe this was the case. I don't know that he doesn't. Based on what I know from Ms. Hurst, she wasn't going to act out on the on any of those threats. It was just made out of anger and frustration, Judge. I'd like to take that into consideration.
At least you're showing some contrition. I read this report, and I don't know mind telling you, I was pretty intent on doing a lot worse than I am going to do. You don't threaten kids to kill kids. You don't threaten to kill people. You were driving too fast in a zone where there were children around, and the woman yelled, and I don't know what somebody would expect them to do. If I saw my grandkids, somebody speeding down my street, I would undoubtedly say something to them. That being said, I'm going to fine you $235 on the careless on the assault case. Prosecutor agreed for it to be taken under 771.1. Here are your conditions. 12 months probation. You cannot leave the state without the consent of the court or violate any law. Anger management with 8-week follow-up. I can't wrap my head around this one quite. 2 days court work program, 2 days of community service. Your community service, 16 hours, has to be completed by April 1. We'll put you on the court work program for 2 days. 835 is your total. You pay that, you stay out of trouble. I'm going to give you a review hearing date. You may be eligible for early discharge. You have fines and costs here of 835. Can you take care of all that now? How much do you have today? How much did you come with today? You should have come with some money today. You're making $1,500 to $1,800 a week, right? Right?
Yes. I'm in a bankruptcy program, so not really.
Are you in bankruptcy now?
Yes, sir.
Do you have proof of that?
Yes, sir.
All right, here's what I'm going to do. Probation to set up terms of payment, no payments to be made. So you can't even make payments to be made until, and it's an obligation of you to notify the court, defendant is out of bankruptcy. So we don't want any of your money until your bankruptcy is over. Then you have to notify probation, and then they'll set you up on a payment program, okay? Do what you're supposed to do, Miss Hurst. You seem like a nice lady. I hope that this was just an isolated incident. I have every reason to believe your lawyer. Best of luck.